Alright guys, we're back for another decluttering video. If you watched my last decluttering video, which I will link it down below in the description box if you haven't, but I didn't have two more drawers right here. I actually added these two after I did that first decluttering video. And this is all new makeup. I wanted something, to kind of even all of these out because there was like a space missing here. So I have two more big drawers, and face products are the most that I feel like I get in the mail that are new. So a bunch of that is in here. We've got Drugstore, and we've also got high-end makeup. Last time we went through Drugstore foundations and high-end foundations, as well as primers and concealers. This is also a new bin that I created, makeup I'm testing out, just so like I have something to pull and take with me to my desk if I'm trying out new makeup or things like that. But today we're going to be doing the powders and the bronzers, and we've got so many of these, so we're just going to get right on into it. First drawer, face powders high-end. So, I'm actually going to put this on the floor. First thing, we've got Laura Mercier translucent powder. I do really like this. I think it's a good powder to have. I think I used this for my wedding day. I'm pretty sure I did. I am going to keep this powder. So this one I'm obviously going to keep because you guys know I'm obsessed with it. It's the Too Faced Peach Perfect Mattifying Setting Powder. I'm obsessed with this, even though it's so messy. I love this, so definitely keeping that. Next, we have the Too Faced Born This Way powder. I actually like the Peach Perfect powder more than this one, so I'm going to go ahead and give this one away. The Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. I don't really remember how I feel about this, so I'm just going to keep it and try it out a bit more. This is the Kat Von D Setting Powder in Translucent. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. I haven't really used it much. It's just, you know, it's obviously one that I don't reach for very often. We have the MAC Patrick Star collection. This is the set powder he came out with. I'm definitely keeping this because I really like it. Then we have this under eye powder. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Brightening Powder in Petal. I want to try this out again, so I am going to keep it. I do like the shade. It's kind of like a light peach color. This is the Kat Von D Blotting Powder in Medium. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this. I think I did like this one, but I never use like powders like this really unless I need it to take with me in my purse or something, and this is just a little too clunky for that. And I'll show you the other ones that I really like, so I'm just going to go ahead and toss this one. Same with the Tarte BB powder. I never use it. It's a creamy powder foundation. It's just not my thing. I'm not really into powder foundations, so I'm going to get rid of that. Then we have the Estee Lauder Perfecting Loose Powder. I don't remember how I feel about this, so I'm going to keep that and try that out some more. We also have the Urban Decay Velvetizer. I need to use this again. I remember when I first tried it, it was amazing. And then I just honestly forgot about it till literally now that I'm doing this video. It is such a finely milled powder. It is absolutely insane. Then we have this Clé de Peau Chunky as F powder. I think this is a good powder, but I just cannot stand this packaging. It is so chunky. It's like what your grandma would put on her counter to just take up room, you know? Get rid of this one. Then we have these two. This is the La Mer powder foundation, right? Yeah, this is a cellular treatment foundation powder. I don't really ever use this product much anymore, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And then there's this Guerlain powder that is like a mattifying powder, and I don't know, I just never use powders like this anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that one away as well. A good purge for our first drawer. There's that. This one is super full, the Drugstore one. Look at this. Oh my goodness. First one is the Catrice All Matte Powder Plus. It's a shine control powder. This is the kind of thing that I like to throw into my purse. Something that doesn't really have a color, but it's mattifying. This one is in natural beige. It kind of gives like a highlighted effect. I like that it's so slim and compact, so I'm going to keep that. This is the Flower Beauty Miracle Matte Universal Finishing Powder. I feel like I need to try this out a little bit more. It is a white powder, which I'm not really the biggest fan of because of flashback. But this is a new product and I'm still testing this out. Definitely going to keep this. The Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder Lace. And this is the banana one. 100%. 100% keeping this. It's so good. And then we have the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Sweep and Lock Translucent Setting Powder. I'm going to get rid of this just because, as you guys can see, it's a white powder. And I'm just not a big fan of these. They usually cause flashback and I just never use this one. So I'm going to get rid of it. Then we have this Pacifica what is this, neutral mattifier with cherry and minerals, vegan, cruelty free. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. This is another powder I like to just throw in my purse because it is slim, so I'll keep that there. This is the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I really like this powder when I just want to brighten up my under eyes, so I am going to keep that. It's really good. We have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder in a Neutral Buff. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one just because I never really use this powder. There's other ones I like more, so I'm just going to get rid of that. CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Powder. I haven't really tried this one much. This one's in Classic Ivory, but I'll keep it just to try it out a little bit more. I don't really know how I feel about it, so I don't know if I want to get rid of it just yet. We have the NYX No Filter Finishing Powder. I think I really liked this powder. Pretty sure it was super smooth. This one's in the shade Medium Olive. So I think I'm going to get rid of it though. I'm just going to get rid of it because I never use it, but I'm pretty sure I did like this powder. This is the Sacha Buttercup Setting Powder. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. It is a nice powder, but I feel like one of my friends will like it more. Then we have the Flower Beauty Powder Foundation. I'm going to get rid of this as well just because it's not my kind of thing to have this powder. I don't even think this is the brush that goes with it. I'm pretty sure it's not. Maybe it is. No, I don't think that is. So yeah, I'm just going to get rid of this one because, you know, it's just nothing crazy good. Coty Airspun Powder. I'm definitely going to keep this. This is like a staple, I feel like, in most people's makeup collection. It's a really great powder. So I am going to keep that. Oh, this powder. This is the No Color Powder by RCMA. And I never use this powder because of the packaging. I know you can totally put it in a different one with a sifter and all of that. That's just a lot of work. But I'm going to go ahead and give this to a friend, see if they like it more, and if they'll put it in a sifter or not. Because I never use this one. Oh, I love this one. This is the LA Girl Pro Powder, the HD High Definition Setting Powder. Love this. This one is in the Banana Yellow shade. This is really, really good. I actually went through one whole one already. It's just awesome, so definitely going to keep this one. And we have the Catrice, oh, these are two of them, Prime and Fine Mattifying Powder, and I'm just going to keep one of them because I don't need two. It does just kind of mattify the skin. It has a light peachy tint to it, so it's not white or anything, so it is nice. I'm give one away, keep one for myself. Then we have this Catrice Nude Illusion Loose Powder. Have I even used this before? No, I haven't even used it, but it's that white powder again. I'm just going to go ahead and give this away because I don't think I'll ever use that. Now we have the Kokie Setting Powder in Translucent. This one does have a little bit of a tint to it. I want to try this out more and see how I feel about it because there's really not much left, so I need to use this up and, you know, have it as an empty. I'm going to keep this and try to use it. Then we have the Lottie London Ready Set Go Matte Translucent Finishing Powder. Again, I'm going to get rid of this one just because it's not my cup of tea. This is the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. Going to go ahead and get rid of that. We also have the Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot Powder. I feel like I've had this one for forever. I'm pretty sure this one's ready to retire, so I'm actually going to throw that one away. And then same with this Model's Own. Oh my gosh, this one is old, isn't it? Oh, this one has the pull-off lid. Ooh, yeah, this one's pretty old. Ew, it looks kind of crumbly anyways. Master Fix by Face Studio. Again, that nice white powder. I'm going to get rid of that. Actually, I think that one's very old. And then we have the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. Oh my gosh, I haven't used this in forever. I think because light was pretty dark. Yeah, I never use this because of the color. So I'm going to give that one up. But I heard a lot of people really liked this powder. Then the last one is this e.l.f. Translucent Powder. I'm pretty sure this one is very old. So I'm just going to go ahead and toss that. So now we have a nice little stash of goodies. We're decluttering little by little, guys. Look at that. Nice. I feel like these decluttering videos are great because it'll help me go through these products like that Kokie powder. Now I know it's in here. Otherwise, like when I first had it in here and it was all stacked on top of each other, I wouldn't dig through it. I would just pick whatever was on top. So now I can really go through some of these products and decide how I feel about them, if I still love them as much as I used to. Now we're getting into drugstore bronzers. This is the hardest part because I love bronzers and I like pretty much anyone. So we'll see how this works out. I smell the butter bronzer already, so let's just go ahead and talk about it. I do really love the Physicians Formula butter bronzer. I feel like it's a little too light for me now. I know a lot of you said there's a darker shade out, which I really want to get my hands on. But this is a great bronzer if this is your color, if you're a little bit more fair. It smells so good. I can smell it every time I open up my bronzer drawer. So I'm going to give this to a friend, but I definitely want the darker shade of this. These two I already know I want to keep. I love these. I'm actually going to keep both shades. So we have medium bronze and deep bronze. These are the Catrice Sun Glow matte bronzing powders. These are awesome, you guys. They're so smooth, they're pigmented, easy to blend, and they're like that perfect bronzer that's just super warm and pretty on the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. This is the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. This one is too light for me, even though it says it's for darker skin. This is super light. I can't really bronze with it. I tried bronzing with it the other day and it just wasn't working, so I'm going to go ahead and give that away. I also have this Catrice Prime and Fine Professional Contouring Palette. Really love this contour shade. I use it all the time. Gonna keep that. I guess I really like Catrice bronzers so far. Then we have the CoverGirl True Blend Bronzer. I think I like this. I used it in a photo not too long ago. This for your cheeks is really pretty. It's nice and pigmented, so I am gonna keep that. Also have the Lottie London Tan Time Bronzer. Oh my gosh, this was like one of my favorites. I totally forgot about this. I even have one of these in my product refill drawer, so I'm gonna try this out again. This one is the light medium shade, and it looks like a really pretty color, so I need to get back into this one. Ooh, yes, the Palladio Matte Bronzer. I really like this to contour. It is a nice, deep matte bronzer. It blends really well. It's very pigmented. I like it a lot. You see that? So, gonna keep that. This one's in Nude Beach. Oh my god, everybody used to use this so long ago when there was like nothing else at the drugstore that was a good bronzer, but now we have all these options and it's amazing. This is still like a classic product. It's the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder. I know this is so old and needs to be trashed. I've had this for so long, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in the trash, but if you're looking for like a staple bronzer that everybody used to love, this is your go-to. It's kind of too light for me now, but it was a good bronzer. Then we have this Physicians Formula multicolored bronzer. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this just because I don't like the packaging. I never really use this one much, and I like the butter bronzer better, so I'm going to get rid of that. Then we have this BH Cosmetics. Ooh, this is very shimmery. This is the Satin Bronzer. That's a lot of shimmer for a satin bronzer. That has a glow to it. I'm going to get rid of this one just because I have that CoverGirl one that has a little bit of shimmer. Wet n Wild Contouring Palette. Oh my gosh, do they even sell these? Again, I forgot about this. This is very old though. How long does this last? Let me see. I feel like this is pretty dang old. Like I had this so long ago, so I'm going to get rid of this because that has to be like super old. But this was really great. This L'Oreal Glam Bronze Bronzer. Wow, I really loved this bronzer. I don't even think they carry it anymore. It was so good. I think this one's pretty old too, but this one was so nice. They need to come back out with this. It was beautiful. So we'll get rid of that. Next up, we have this number 7 bronzer. I love this bronzer. It is so nice. This one's in the shade Caramel, and it's just a really great matte bronzer. It looks great on the skin. I'm gonna keep it. The JCat Beauty Golden Soul Bake Bronzer. I haven't really used this much. I'm just gonna go ahead and give this away. This is in the shade 104 Cypress Clay. Oh my god, I used to love this too. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Contour. Oh my gosh, I was so into this when I first got it. It is so good. So this is the cushion bronzer. I really did enjoy this product. Don't really use the cream contours anymore. They're just not my thing. I prefer powders. I usually always have. So I know this is old. I'm going to get rid of it. Then we have this What Up Beaches matte bronzer. And this is actually a really great bronzer too. You can get it on Amazon. But I'm going to go ahead and give this to my friends because I'll probably never use it since it's not super easy to get your hands on. These e.l.f. bronzers. Oh, I loved these. These were so good. This one was my favorite though, the Caramel Cabana. This was a great one to contour with, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this one, but I'll give this one away because I never really used this. It was in Beached Bronze. Be a favorite. Neutrogena Healthy Skin Blends in Sunkissed. This is such a good bronzer. I love this one. It dropped, so it broke, but I've gone through multiples of these, and I just think it's one of the best bronzers, so we gonna keep that. That's one of my like go-tos. If I don't know what to use, I'll use that. This is the Circa Picture Perfect Powder Bronzer. And this is a great one to use to contour. You can get this at Walgreens, I'm pretty sure. I don't really use much from this brand, but I'm going to keep this just to try it out a little bit more. This is a Flower Beauty Light Illusions Perfecting Powder, and I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this. I put it in the bronzer pile because it's definitely too dark for me to use on my face. And this one's in Caramel D1. So I'm just going to give it away because I'll probably never use this as a bronzer. Then we have this Palladio Mosaic 2-in-1 Blush Bronzer. I am going to get rid of this. I don't really like stuff like this. I prefer either a blush or a bronzer. I don't even think I really use this. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that. Last but not least, cream products. So the Jordana Sculpt and Glow. I am going to get rid of these because like I said, I don't really use cream products anymore. I'm going to trash this one, and then the one that's sealed, I will give that one away. Hooray! Now I can see all my bronzers. I don't have to have a divider anymore. It's a good day when you organize. All right. Now we have Drugstore bronzer palettes. Oh me. Okay, so this is the Catrice Professional Makeup Techniques Face Palette. I do like this palette. I'm going to keep it because it's not that old. So I'm going to keep that. I specifically want it just for like these shades right here. So I like it. I'm going to keep it. I have this Profusion Contour Palette. This is a nice dupe for the Kat Von D one. I am going to keep this as well. You can get that brand at Target or TJ Maxx. I love this. I can't get rid of it. This is so good. I got this at TJ Maxx. It came with 3 different brushes. Look at how dirty it is. I use this so much. I just love the highlights. I love the bronzer. And I'm going to keep this even though it is the bulkiest packaging ever. I can't get away from it. And we have this blush bronzer highlight palette. It's Lift and Sculpt from Flower Beauty. I love this. This is like a go-to palette. Something great to travel with. They're all so pigmented. Very beautiful on the skin. Definitely keeping that. Okay, I might not get rid of a lot in this one. Again, the Ulta Contouring Kit. This is another one that I have really put some use in. I love this one, especially Warmth and Bombshell Bronzer. These are great, great bronzers, and I'm just not ready to part with it yet. So this is the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt. I haven't used this in so long. I think because this bronzer is just way too dark for me. So I am going to go ahead and give this away to a friend. I still love this one. This is the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. So for this one, you have a nice cream shade and really, really ashy tone, and then a warm tone. And I really love this one, so I need to use this more. I'm gonna bring that back. Then we have this Essence Shape Your Face Contouring Palette. I really liked both of these shades. I think they're great. I am gonna keep that as well. Then we have these e.l.f. Bronzer Contour Palettes. So this one's the contour palette. This one's the bronzer palette. I used to use these all the time, but I don't really use them anymore, and they're really old, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of those. Oh my gosh. The Maybelline Master Bronze. I never use this, and I know I never will in the future. I did like it, but I just never reach for it. Just, I don't know, something about it. I don't reach for it. Then we have the Model's Own Sculpt and Glow. Oh my gosh, this is huge. I forgot how big this was. This is what it looks like. I don't really use this anymore. I believe I really did like it when I used it. I just think, I don't know, I don't use it a lot. This is pretty dang old, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. Then the last one is the BH Cosmetics Sculpt and Glow. I never use this ever, ever, ever. Not for a specific reason, it just doesn't call my name. I mean, it is pretty, but I just never use it. So we'll get rid of that one as well. We have all of our beautiful palettes left. Beautiful. So much room for more palettes. Alright, this is the hard part, you guys. We have so many high-end bronzers, it is not even funny. Alright, so we have the Marc Jacobs Tantastic Omega Bronzer. This was the limited edition one. I believe they're bringing this back for summer. I love this. I'm not getting rid of it. I'll just go ahead and say that right now. Same with this Tarte Park Avenue Princess. This has to be one of the prettiest packaging like makeup products ever. I love all the bronzer shades. I love the enhanced shade right here, that more yellow toned. This is just so pretty. It smells like chocolate. I can't get rid of that. Also have the Pure Cosmetics Contour Diaries, which I was using for a while there. I don't really use it much anymore, so I am going to get rid of that. And, oh, here we go. We have this other Marc Jacobs bronzer. This one's the Mirage filter. This is so old. Time for me to get rid of it. Look, guys, I hit pan on this. That's crazy, huh? But once this one came out, I was over this one. And the reason why I use this so much was for that yellow shade. So I am going to go ahead and toss this because I know how old this is. Smashbox. Do we have another Smashbox in here? Okay. 2 Smashbox contour palettes. If these are the same, then I'm just going to keep one. Let's see. Yeah, these are the same exact things. So I'm just going to keep one of them. I do really like this bronzer palette. It has a nice little pale yellow shade, a warm tone, and an ashy tone. This is just a great bronzer palette. I love this one, so I'm keeping that. KKW. I have not used these in so long. These are really, really warm. I don't even remember how I feel about these. So this one is the medium kit, and this one is the light kit. I don't see much of a difference. I bought them to review. I don't know, which one did I use the most of? I think the light kit. So I'll keep the light kit, but I'll definitely donate the medium kit. Now we have these, the Balm Cosmetics Take Home the Bronze bronzers. So I've used this one, and this is pretty good to contour with. This one is in the shade, I have no idea. No earthly idea what shade this is in. I'm just going to keep one of these. This one has the packaging on it, but there's really no sense in keeping 2, so I'm going to get rid of that. Now we have the Urban Decay Naked Skin. This is the Shapeshifter palette. I really did like this palette. I use the creams sometimes, but I didn't use them all the time. I'm just going to get rid of this one as well because I never use it. These are like popping out already. So yeah, I'm just going to get rid of that. Saint Tropez bronzer. Oh my god, I was using this for a while there because I use this so much. I'm going to keep this because it just looks like a summer dream. And we have the Tarteist contour palette. Honestly, there's no sense in me keeping this one if I have that Park Avenue Princess palette, so I am going to donate that one. And then this IT Cosmetics Sunshine in a compact. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one too. I never really use it. There must be a reason why, but I also don't like the matte packaging. It kind of hurts my teeth. I know that's weird, but that sound drives me nuts, so I'm going to donate that as well. You guys are going to flip your shenanigans when you see this next drawer. This is I would say this is like one of my least favorite drawers, other than, it's one of my favorite drawers, but my least favorite to go into because it's so crammed. This one and the high-end highlighters one too is very, very crammed, and I don't really reach for a lot of these products, and they've been in here for a while, and I know some of them are really old. So, let's get to it. Front to back, stacked. Ridiculous. Okay, first things first is this Laura Mercier. I absolutely love this bronzer in Bronzer 3. I'm gonna keep that. We have the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I'm gonna get rid of this one just because it's a little too deep for me. They did come out with some more that I have now. They repackaged, so I'll just go ahead and give that one away. So I have 2 Hoola bronzers. This one is so old. I've had this since literally I think I started my channel. I'm going to get rid of this. I know this shit is expired. Keep this one. I actually opened it up not too long ago, and even though they sent it in PR a while back, I didn't start using it until recently, so I really love this bronzer though. I think it's great. This one is a Dior bronzer. That's what it looks like. I don't even remember how I feel about this. I think I loved it. It's the Dior Skin Nude Tan in 003, and I'm going to keep it because first off, it's Dior. I don't feel like getting rid of it. And it has a year lifespan. I'm pretty sure it's been over a year, but I'm not ready to part with that. I also have this Makeup Forever bronzer. I never use this anymore. I think I used to really like it. It's the matte bronze in number 20. I know this has got to be really old, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Oh my god, rip to my favorite bronzer. Like, honestly, this is such a good bronzer and they discontinued it. I was so pissed about it. This is the Smashbox Bronze Lights Perfecting Powder in Suntan Matte. They no longer have this anymore. Look, I hit pan on this sucker. That's how much I loved it. I am going to get rid of this one. I know this is old, but this is a new one. And I'm going to keep it because it's one of those products that even though it's discontinued, I'll never feature it on my channel, but I will totally use this off camera. Whether they say they repackaged it and put it blah, 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 but I just feel like it's not the same. I don't know why. Then we have this Bobbi Brown bronzer in Golden Light. I used to use this one all the time too. This is very old. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that. But this is a great bronzer. This was like a staple for me. Now we have this Ciate London Palm Island bronzer. Have I used this a lot? I don't know. I don't remember using this so much. It looks like I have. I'm gonna go ahead, oh my god, I got this all over my ring. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this and just try it out a little bit more. Oh my goodness. Then we have this Pure Sculpt palette. Oh my gosh, this is why I never use it. I hate the packaging. Yeah, I don't really like this. It's like a little mini palette, just not my thing, so I'm gonna give that away. Then we have NARS Talia. Oh my gosh, these, I remember when these were the hot thing, you know? I never really use this anymore. I don't ever use these colors either, so I'm just gonna give this, I'm gonna actually throw this one away because it's broken. Then we have two more NARS bronzers in the shade Seaside and Casino. Oh my god, Casino. Not like the biggest fan of this formula, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. And then what does Seaside look like? Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of these because A, I've never dipped my brush into them, and B, I'll probably never dip them in, so I'm gonna get rid of those. Oh my god, this one is so good. The Urban Decay Beached Bronzer. Yes, please. This is such a great bronzer. Oh my gosh, if you want a nice golden glow and it looks like you just came back from the beach, oh my god, this is it. I'm keeping it. I have this MAC Studio Water Weight Powder, and this is just too dark for me. And this is in dark, and this was a sample from their PR. I'm going to get rid of this just because I'll never use it. Move on to these Hourglass bronzers. I haven't used these in so long. We have Radiance Bronze Light, Nude Bronze Light, and Luminous Bronze Light. There's no sense in me keeping 3 dang bronzers. I think the one that I really loved was Radiant Bronze Light. It could be, no. I don't know. I never really use these. We'll just get rid of all of them. I never use these products ever. I know Hourglass is a great brand, but I just never use these bronzers. Alright, moving on to, oh my god, 3 bronzers again. This is ridiculous. 3 bronzers from Becca. We have some hard names to pronounce, so I'm not going to say all of them. So here's one of them. It looks like it got some love. That looks pretty. So this one's Capri Coast. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. Okay, this was like never used. It still has the packaging in it, so I'm going to give that away. And then this one was pretty much never used, probably because it's way too dark for me. So I'm also going to get rid of this as well. Keep 1 out of the 3. My gosh, I used to love this bronzer. This is the Guerlain Terracotta Bronzer. I'm definitely going to keep this because I need to use it some more. This is an expensive bronzer, and it gives you such a gorgeous, super, super warm bronze look. Not for the faint of heart if you do not like warm bronzers. This is not the one for you, but I really like warm tone bronzers, and I'm going to keep that. There's like a lash in here. Looks like a spider. Pretty Vulgar bronzer. This is what, wow, I used this quite a bit, didn't I? Is Pretty Vulgar still on Sephora? I don't even know, but it's been a long time since I've used this. I don't think I'll ever really reach for it, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Then this is another Laura Mercier bronzer in Bronze 02. I am going to keep this for the times that I am lighter because I'm not always super self-tanned, so I can use Bronze 03, so I'm going to keep this too. 2 Victoria Beckham bronzers. I'm pretty sure these are the same thing. One must have been from a sample kit, and then they sent me one with the label on the back. These have to be the same exact things. They have to. Pretty much. Yeah, they're pretty much the same thing. So that's what it looks like. This one looks a little bit deeper, so I'm going to keep this one, and then I'll just give away this one. Now we have this Ciate South Beach bronzer. Never used this, and to be honest, I probably never will because it looks pretty dark, so I'm gonna get rid of that. But that packaging is so cute though. I love that. Okay, no, I'm not gonna keep this. This is the Too Faced Bronze Melting Powder Bronzer. No. We have this Makeup Forever Single Contour. I'm gonna get rid of this because it just gets lost by itself, you know, like with this little bitty package. I am gonna get rid of this. It's just not like a must-have product for me. Oh my god, this stupid bronzer. This is the Lila B Sunkissed Beauty Bronzer. This is the heaviest bronzer ever, but it is so pretty. This was expensive too. It's so freaking heavy. It is ridiculous how heavy this is. You could not travel with this unless you wanted your makeup bag to be like 20 pounds. It is very pretty, but I'm just never going to use this. I can't stand the packaging and how heavy it is. I know that sounds ridiculous, but honestly, I can't do it. So I'm going to get rid of that. Then we have the Makeup Geek Tawny Medium Skin Bronzer. Also going to get rid of this. It's just too dark for me. It doesn't work, so I'll get rid of that. This is a good bronzer. This is the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer, and I really like this one for like a nice kind of glowy look, something that's not too warm, so I'm definitely going to keep that. Wow! That went really, really well. Went through a ton of different makeup products. Now what I'm about to do is go through these drawers and these drawers to see what new products I should do for a video tomorrow. So next time we will do blushes. Look at these blushes. Oh my gosh. Blushes. Highlighters. Blushers and highlighters are next. So stay tuned for the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!